Up next is freshman Annabella Naticchioni, who wrestled 170 pounds for our girls team this year. Annabella, like a lot of our freshmen again, is relatively new to the sport still. Last year was her first year. She wrestled in our middle school team, and she picked it up pretty quick. She's very athletic. She doesn't give herself enough credit for that, I think, at times. But she is extremely athletic. She is very, very strong. You see her just out there a lot of times. She may not do the most crisp moves in the world, but she is so strong and athletic. She's able to use that advantage against her opponents and just kind of power them down on the mat and just force her way upon them. Um, she did have to miss a lot of time this year with injuries and other things going on. She's also, kind of stuck in a weight class where we have a bottleneck of girls. We have, a lot of girls in that area, so it's sometimes tough to get them all mat time. But when she did get out there, Annabella definitely made the most of her time. She picked up 16 wins this year, 11 by pin, two decisions. And funny thing about that, that was at the Ron Alexander Memorial Tournament, and both decisions were against the same girl. It was a pool tournament. She had to wrestle the same girl twice, and this was coming off of an injury too, so she wasn't in the best shape at that time. So to have two full 6 minute matches in her first tournament back, I remember how tired she was, and she was pretty beat up afterwards. But she won both of those matches by decision. And she controlled the entire match. It wasn't really close, but obviously being her first tournament back after I think she was out for about 2 or 3 weeks, she definitely had to get the rust off of her. But no better way to do that than having to pick up two decisions. But that allowed her to win that tournament, so that was a nice day for her. She had 12 takedowns, four total near falls, five reversals, and nine escapes. She also finished second at the Brunswick Girls Tournament. And unfortunately, she did not get to wrestle in the postseason this year. Um, we know though if she definitely would have, that she would have definitely been a regional qualifier and probably would have had a good run at the regionals. Regardless, she was selected by the Chronicle Telegram as an All-Star honorable mention. So even though she didn't get to really have a postseason for her freshman year, she still was recognized as one of the best wrestlers in the area. So I think that really bodes well for her moving forward. She's got tremendous amount of potential. She's also a very great personality. She's always fun to be around. Um, and once she gets more consistent with her wrestling, she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. She is a very, very tough wrestler as it is right now. And the more and more mat experience that she's going to get, she's going to be really good. The biggest concern for me is, just separating all these girls that are around the same weight. We got to get them all kind of their own weight class because they all could be, future state qualifiers and state placers, including Annabella. So that's kind of almost our goal moving forward. But really proud of how far she's come. In just 2 years, she's really grown as not just a wrestler, but as a person. She did earn her first year varsity letter this year. And again, we're really excited to see how far Annabella takes the sport and how far she's going to go. So, congratulations to Annabella.